Hello, Mac and Linda.
It's Friday night.
And we're partying.
Yes, we are.
And we're ready for Costa Rica.
We are ready for Costa Rica. We
you?
really need to make some plans.
All right, so we're going to take you to our plan page. All right, here we go. So I shared this file with you a while ago. It's got some potential plans for Costa Rica. So let's go to first, starting at San Jose and then heading off to Monteverde. There's a map linked
Can I say something first?
Okay.
There are lots of hotels near the airport in San Jose. This is just one of them that was relatively inexpensive.
So we fly into San Jose. Here's San Jose.
It's a long flight. We're going to be tired, but we need to get up the next morning and find our SUV that sits 6 people at least. We're going to pick that up. We are going to drive during the daylight hours to Monteverde. We can't drive at night because there are no road lights. Okay. Then we are going to stay in St. Elena. Now go to Airbnb, Gary. Okay. So we need to go to my Airbnb, St. Elena, my wish list. So where's my Airbnb wish list? So I go to my things and I go to Michelle and I have my wish lists. Okay. So when I go down here, I have some in Costa Rica. So I'm going to go to my Monteverde. Okay. This one is kind of lame. This one is pretty interesting. So this is a family with Julie-age children that have this hut in their backyard. There are 3 bedrooms in this backyard. Now we can get this for $70 and we can all try to fit in this one little space.
No.
Or we could also rent a separate little hut that has a nice bedroom for Gary and Michelle. Now I don't know where that is. I can't give you the link, but anyway. So I was wondering if you guys would be interested in staying in this little hut with Julia and Ruby.
3 bedrooms.
3
No.
bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and then just off to the side, there's my little hut.
Well,
now, if you look at our schedule, Gary, you cannot comment on anything. So where's the, okay. So the question is, when we travel to Monteverde, do you want to stay there for 4 nights or 3 nights? I would recommend 4 nights because we are going to be tired and we're going to need to sleep a little bit the first day to recover from our trip. And then we could have some fun in the cloud forest. Now, supposedly it gets cold at night here. So it's kind of interesting. And then sometimes it rains. Well, oftentimes it rains because it's a cloud forest. So I think we should maybe spend 4 nights here. Then we are going to travel to La Fortuna. Now, La Fortuna is a very interesting trip because we have to travel around a lake. So for Monteverde, we have to travel. Look at this. This requires a 4-wheel drive. We're going to come around this lake. And the cool thing about this lake is it goes right past Arenal, which is a volcano, and we end up in La Fortuna.
I'm scared of volcano.
Now, once in La Fortuna, we can stay in a Airbnb. Okay, so I go back to my wish lists, Michelle's wish lists. Okay, so La Fortuna, oh man.
You have, where did you put them?
Okay, so there's this one house that's kind of crazy. It's very large. But there was another La Fortuna wish list that I just added.
It's got to be in one of these tabs here.
Oh, it's right here. Okay, so the thing about La Fortuna is that it has tons of hot springs that are being heated by the volcano. Now, the question is, do we want to spend 2 nights in La Fortuna, or do we want to spend 3 nights in La Fortuna? The problem with La Fortuna is that once we leave La Fortuna, we're going to have to leave early. So we have a 7-hour drive to the Caribbean coast from La Fortuna. So if we go back to our schedule, okay, we look at this map right here. Now, remember that they recommend that we do not drive at night in Costa Rica because there are no lights. So from La Fortuna, we have to drive this way. It's 5 hours and 1 minute. And this is Puerto Viejo de la Tamanca.
And that's an optimistic driving time, by the way.
Optimistic driving time. Because obviously we're going to want to stop in between. Limon is a big place. Then we drive down the Caribbean coast to this place. And this place is supposedly very interesting. And then we could stay at what Airbnb? This is the one with the pool.
The giant
So
pool with
if
the
we
bridge?
no,
Oh man.
Julia's place has been booked in August, and we cannot go there. So we have another option. Okay, I really like this place, but it has no pool. Okay, so this place was very interesting because it's kind of like weirdo handmade. Okay, it's very near the ocean. Okay, so it's really close to the ocean. 300 meters through the jungle straight to the beach. Okay, once in the beach, you can walk to town within 30 minutes. So this was one of my options. My other option, and I don't even know where Gary went because he hasn't even seen these, is we go to,
Gary's here.
oh, we need to go to VRBO, which is right here. No, this one.
It's one of those. Yep, that was it.
Sorry, I don't think that was it.
It said VRBO
Oh,
at
it
the
did?
top. Yeah.
Okay. But this is not the one I wanted.
Oh, that's the website.
Okay.
You'll have to find the right thing.
So I go to Michelle and I go to my favorites. Okay, VRBO is like Airbnb. Okay, so here's the option. Now this is very interesting because they're about the same prices. Okay, so when we go to the secluded jungle house, okay, now notice one thing about this house is it has no windows. Also notice the staircase to the upper bedroom. Okay, there is a toilet up there, but I'm worried about this a little bit about the staircase. So let's just look at this house. Supposedly it feels like you are in the jungle. It has mosquito netting around each bed. They planted extensive gardens around the house. It's close to the ocean. Okay, there's the stairway from, okay, so obviously you would not want to go down there at night, but there's a toilet in the upstairs. Okay. There are dogs. There's the owner. Okay. Julia says it's a thumbs up. The interesting thing, here's the outdoor shower. Okay. And then look at, oops, what is this? Sloths. Okay, Gary, for some, oh, there we go. They have a saltwater pool, what we have to share with other people that are staying also in locations on this. Okay. So this is more like $150 a night if we, why is it only $71? That
Are you
was
confusing that with another place?
different. I'm confusing this with another place, but I thought it was more expensive than this. So this is like my preferred if it's only $71 a night. Okay, so then we go back to my wish list. Okay. So then there's this awesome house, which is a little bit scary to me because it's so awesome, but it's a little bit too big, I think, and probably not as ecologically friendly. So we have 4 bedrooms. It sleeps 12. There are 3 bathrooms. There is a pool right outside where we could tell Julia to just go swim when she wants to.
Can you tell Julie give this a 5 thumbs up?
5 thumbs up for Julia. Okay, so this is the bedroom. Now, they do have windows, so it's not like you're really in the jungle. This is the beach. Okay, so can you imagine hanging out here and you're never going to want to go home, and Mac's going to be really sad that he decided that, yeah, you know
20
what.
thumbs
Okay,
up.
the one problem is that, look at, they have mowed the lawn.
That is amazing.
Why is that a problem?
20
Well, it's
thumbs
not
up.
as ecologically friendly
That's the jungle place.
as the jungle house.
20 thumbs
Okay.
up for Julia.
Okay, so
Relax.
that is only, oh, well, you know, it was only $150 last time I looked. Now it says $175. But maybe that's because I haven't picked the calendar date. So if I go to the calendar, I see that it is actually, ooh, I wanted to select, no, that's my dates. I wanted to select, so 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, we go to Monteverde. 18th, 19th, we spend in La Fortuna. 20th, we drive to where we're going here to the Caribbean coast. We go back the 24th. Okay, so I think that these are free still. Okay, so we then go back to our
Swipe up, 4 fingers, desktop 2.
desktop 2. Okay, so this is where we are spending that week or 5 days. Now, Cajita is a national park and has an extensive coral reef that we are going to be exploring. There's tons of stuff to do around here, tons of stuff, okay? So we are going to then drive back to San Jose, and then we can stay in okay, so the option here is we could either go back to San Jose or, yeah, let's just go back to San Jose. The option, if we were going to stay longer, was to go up here to Tortuguera, which required a boat into this area where there are no roads. We could stay in a village where there are no cars. We could visit the beach at night to see the tortoises breeding. But if we are going to not spend, if we're only going to spend 2 weeks, I would suggest that we just go back to San Jose. And then we go to, which one?
That one.
This one? Okay.
The plan.
Okay. So we could nix this, traveling to Tortuguera. Now, this is a huge tourist place, so maybe it would be better to nix it. I'm not sure. I'm really torn about that. So we travel back to San Jose, and where is my Airbnb? Okay. So Julie's got thumbs down. She wants to go to Tortuguera, but that's okay.
It's VRBO.
This is VRB. I need to go to.
It's one of these tabs here.
Okay. So we go to, okay, so this is our Airbnb. I go to my wish list. I go down to San Jose, and this, I'm just in love with this place, and I hope it's still able to book. It looks like it's still able to book. So if we look at this place, this is a urban apartment that has 3 bedrooms, 5 beds, 8 guests. And if we look at it, it looks like this. So we'll see all 18 photos. Oh, look at those cups.
Hey, Mom, you didn't start at the beginning.
Julia loves browsing VRBO, or not Airbnb. Okay, so look at that. Yeah, that looks fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, yeah.
Yoga frog.
Yoga frog. Okay, so it's right in the capital. We can go to museums, right? We can hang out. We can get all cleaned up before traveling home. Okay, Julie's got a thumbs up. Well, why do you have a thumb sideways? She doesn't want to go home. Julia wants to stay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Supposedly San Jose is high enough that it's cool at night. It's very high relative to the coastal regions, so we are not going to be too hot. Anyway, this has got lots of good reviews. Okay, and it's only $105 a night. So that is the Costa Rica trip
And we need to pick all this stuff pretty soon.
because it's starting to fill up.
And some of it needs to be picked today.
Now.
No, not today, but tomorrow.
Right. Well, by the time they read this, today is going to be tomorrow.
Okay, so can we show them our picture again with Julia in it?
Picture with Julia in
Well,
it?
that's a good video. Where's our?
I don't know where you're. Oh, you want to go back to that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here it is. Let's turn off the screen share. Come on. There we go. Stop. Oh no. Stop screen share. There it is.
And here we are. There we
Happy
are.
family.
Look at us. Aren't we so cute?
I said 20 thumbs up for the pool in a natural thing. Just so you know. And I put a thumbs down for the. I put a thumb sideways for the last one because I wasn't sure.
And what do you think about Tortuguera?
I'm mad that we have to go back to San Jose.
Okay.
Mad.
Goodbye. See you
Awesome.
later. Love you guys. So
Okay.
glad you're coming with us.
We can do a live video chat with you soon.
Oh yeah, live.
Fly, 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 fly.
Ta-ta.
So we can see your face too.
No, please.
That means this
The
is
light.
live, hon. We're live on the internet right now.
We are?
Yep,
Oh,
no one's
no,
watching.
but everybody can see me.
This is the future Mac and Linda are going to be watching this,
Oh.
not the live Mac and Linda.
Okay.
But they'll probably be alive when they're watching it, I hope.